motivates me to do good in the community is to understand that I'm not only here for the betterment of myself, and that any deed that I can do can improve the life of another.
When people see police officers or interact with police officers, 90% of the time it's not always a good day. It's not a good day for them. People are at their lowest when they call us. So being there for them, being that ray of hope, that little calming person to get them through whatever they're going through. People have run into us in the road, in coffee shops, whatever. They'll be like, hey, do you remember me? You got me through that really tough time. And that just gives you purpose on what you do.
I'd say it's the feeling of satisfaction and goodness after the fact.
It's an obligation, and it comes from this core place in my gut of knowing that it's what I'm meant to do.
I can't change the world, but I can change what's around me. I can try to help, whether it's my classmates, whether it's maybe volunteering for my school. I can try to help what's around me and hope that others help what's around them. And like you've heard of it, the ripple effect.
It's for me giving back, the things that as a blessing that I have gained all throughout the years. And this is mostly influenced by my family as well, and most especially with my mom. She's just been helping a lot of people all throughout the years. She's very selfless. So having that foundation in the family really drove me to also help others.
I have a big interest in joining the military. So seeing people sacrifice so much for just our freedoms means a lot to me, and I want to be able to give back to those who have already given so much.
It was the values that I grew up with from my parents, and I think it's just the right thing to do to serve your community.
Doing good made me realize that, again, it's not just impacting me, it's impacting a whole array of people in the community. It's affecting people that you may not even see. It could affect family members. It's a ripple effect.
Being able to volunteer and commit myself back to the community is really self-perpetuating, and it gives me a lot of good feels.
Being able to see what I am able to do for others has just been so heartwarming.
I become a person that you always want to be. When you sit there and you realize that, people rely on you for certain things, and when we do for Christmas Cash for Kids, when I go and do distribution and you've got mothers and you've got dads, you've got grandmothers, they're just crying because they had nowhere else to turn. So that kind of makes you feel good.
It's been a pretty big blessing for me. I grew up in domestic violence, and if it wasn't for the people that were there to help me, I wouldn't be here today. So there's a reason why I'm here. It's really helped me personally work through that and helped other, just individuals to do the best they can. It gives me a reason literally to get out of bed every day.
It has changed me more than I can express. The other kids, young adults that are working in our cafe, the restaurant, has changed everything about how I see things, the joy that we get out of giving and working with them. It's just, I'm not sure exactly how to express it. I go to bed sometimes and I just can't stop the tears.
As people who give, we always receive more. And so, and until you've been a giver, you don't really understand how it really fills our soul. And I am way more fulfilled in what I do by giving it to other people than keeping it to myself.
I get to be behind the camera, kind of on the side, when the presenters are presenting. So I get to look out at the landscape of all 400 members or 200, whoever's there that night, however many are there that evening at our Impact Club event. And they're watching the presenter, I'm watching them. Yes, I'm listening to the presenter, but I'm watching all those eyes in the crowd. And when a presenter can come and grab the emotion of the crowd and of the Impact Club community, I mean, there's literally tears. There's people crying because it just touches their heart so much about the presenter and how a story can have such an impact on you as an emotion.
There's a whole group of people that live in the woods, that live, unseen, and they don't think they're seen. But when you hand them a propane heater and you hand them a sleeping bag, it just kind of, you realize that you're really making a difference for somebody.
Students that start out in 9th grade with certain limitations, certain challenges, and by engaging them, getting them involved with different parts of the school and different activities like that, such as the dance program at our high school. I've seen them evolve now that they're seniors, evolve into more organized and more complete individuals that have much more potential than they appeared to have when I met them as 9th graders.
Things don't get done unless you do them. So if you see something that needs to be changed or needs to be improved or needs appreciation or needs awareness raised, someone has to do that, and that can be any person. It can be you, and it can be in the smallest way, and it can start small and grow really large, but it doesn't have to be someone else. It can be you, and it should be you.
I learned a long time ago that all it takes is one ask. You never know what the person's going to say.
You're not only benefiting yourself, you're also benefiting anything and everyone around you.
It makes you feel good. It makes others feel good. Why wouldn't you want to do good?
No act is too small, even though that sounds corny, because if you do something small, if you do one volunteering thing, somebody else will say, oh, maybe I can do that too.
Sometimes the first step is the hardest step. But once you take that first step, you're really hooked. You become emotionally involved with what's going on. And you do get attached. You probably go beyond what you really thought you were going to do.
You can go through life and be miserable. You can go through life and not help people, or you can go through life and make a difference.
If you have a gift, you should share it. And the reward that you feel yourself is tenfold. And I don't give because I expect to receive. I give because I should be giving, and I can give, and I want to give, and I think it's what I'm supposed to be doing. And so if you can think of anything in your heart that might be of use or of help in any way to somebody else, ask your neighbor. Do you know somebody who might need my skill or my talent or my knowledge? It just takes one.